Hey Capricorns, what's up? Jackie here. Welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new, hit subscribe below. So Capricorns, this is your sexual energy read for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, and Venus. So check your placements in your chart. So out of the sexual self-care deck, right off the bat, we have sex positivity, 98 breaking down to a 17, which breaks down to an 8. 8s talk about patterns and abundance coming in, Capricorn, which I can see in your card read you have a lot of. So I'm really excited for this. Thank you so much for your support of my channel. But this came out in Sagittarius read a little bit when I was shuffling the decks out. Maybe you are a Capricorn Saggy cusper. Maybe there's something that's coming out during Sagittarius season. Go watch that video if that can resonate with you. But some of you really need to think a little bit about sex positivity. Like, how sex positive are you? And a lot of you really dealt with a lot of secret gossip, shame, different types of things when it comes to judgment with your sexuality, Capricorns. And I know you're the most anxious sign of the zodiac, so I think a lot of you might be nervous. Like, is this partner, can I trust them? Can I not? Like, how am I supposed to move forward with new relationships and new sexual energy relationships and hookups or people that I want to have sex with? And I just want to say, Capricorns, your feelings are so valid, and you also have the power to just be your badass, shameless, sexy, most authentic version of yourself. Okay, so I don't know who needs to hear that, but there could be a lot of also sexual repair attempts when it comes to communication skills with a partner, spouses, or exes too. A lot of you have been working on persevering through different types of negative sex messages in the past, and you're working on sex positivity to be more healthy. And I think a lot of you are identifying that these different types of things, for some of you, they're telling me you have been projected on, like these thoughts are not your own. They are not ones for you to hold on to, like let go. And this is something that you've had to really work on through and with, Capricorn. So good job for you. You have the power within yourself to conquer any challenge and come out stronger the other side. Trust your resilience and your ability to persevere. Whenever I hear the word resilience, I hear the word shame. And it's interesting because you have shame here and you have resilience here on the card, wherever it is. And that's really what Brene Brown talks about. So a lot of you, it could be good to do your shame work during this time, focusing in on that specifically with sex overall. Other real as fuck relationships, Capricorn, you have a surprise gesture coming to you. This could be flowers, a date night, a gift, and honestly, you have 2 of them, which I think is amazing because you had both of these come out. Now, this is Page of Cups right here, right? And then you also have Knight of Wands here. So maybe this is like an emotional connection for some of you, like emotional intimacy with the date. And I think it's interesting with like the moon here, that is really the emotional energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, as well as like this could be like a sex invite. Maybe this is a one-night stand. Maybe this is a hookup. Maybe this is something where, okay, you hook up with someone, but you also have that emotional connection and attachment to them. This is also giving me demisexuality vibes of like, maybe you're asserting yourself with boundaries with people and saying like, I need to have this emotional connection first before I actually go on and have sex with you. So just take what resonates with you, but you have messages coming in, offers, opportunities in sex, in love, and in relationships, which I think is so fucking beautiful, Capricorn. So I'm excited for you. I'm really excited about this read. Tell me in the comments below what you got going on because I love hearing this. I don't know who this is for, so I want to know more. But some other pieces too. We are in Scorpio season as I'm recording this, and maybe this is also coming in from a Scorpio Saggy. That's it. Saggy cusper as well. So just take what resonates with you. You could also have those placements in your chart, or maybe you are charging for forward when it comes to a water sign and or a fire sign here. So most important messages out of the sexual self-care deck. Capricorns, thank you so much for, oh my God, who fucking called it? Boom. Like, move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way with shame, you know? So 102 breaks down to a 3. Your third chakra is the yellow chakra here. This is something where you are needing to work on your shame work with sex and sexuality, intimacy and pleasure, and needing to be able to focus in on what are my shame triggers, what's coming up with me with shame, with sex, with intimacy, pleasure, and also relationships in the past too. A lot of you have been pushed into sex overall, and that's not something that you consented to. So I'm so sorry for whoever that is out there. I'm giving you a big hug, and just know that that's not okay. Like, you do not have to have sex if you don't want to. And there's a lot of different ways that people lie and manipulate people. Like, oh, well, they're married, so they can just go and have sex, whatever. Da, da, da. Like, it's okay. No, it's not okay. Okay. Some of you are maybe being questioned and judged for your sexuality, like I said earlier too. And a lot of you are really needing to work on assertiveness, like speaking up for yourself, and really working on shame. And sometimes when we hear shame, it's all these different things. Like, assert your boundaries, discern what your boundaries are, then communicate them in a shameless way. Don't communicate them in an unhealthy, shameful way. And we tend to do that sometimes when we are emotionally triggered. So we also have to work on self-soothing while we're working on shame work. So I don't know who that's for. That also briefly came up in Sagittarius read, so make sure you watch that if that's you. A lot of you are going to be working on some patterns of intimacy. Very nice. So there's 13 different types. And what did I say about like emotional intimacy as well? Beautiful. You're planning different kinds. It's not just physical or sexual. It's also emotional. There could also be intellectual, spiritual, creative, different kinds as well. And really planning this and putting it on the calendar. A lot of you could also be traveling too, and really speaking that into existence with the 113 breaking down to a 5 here. Maybe you're going on a sex vacation. Sagittariuses also do represent the 9th house, which is travel. So maybe your 9th house is transiting and there's like a lot of filled places in your chart. Maybe you're traveling to go visit family for the holidays or something like that. Maybe you're exploring a sex history museum, sex stores, or different types of communities as well, and education. So I love that for you Capricorns. Also, fun fact about sex. Did you know that, I don't remember which article this comes from, but did you know that I'm pretty sure, women, this is what the research talked about, women would give up a sex-free holiday in regards to just like have sex more, because it's so much stress on women specifically. So I don't know if some of you are like, I want to get the fuck away and not have to do the holidays this year because I want to spend more time and money on actually traveling, and we spend so much money here overall. It's like that Christmas with the Cranks movie, but I don't know why someone needed to hear that. So if that was helpful, like, tell me in the comments below. A lot of you are reflecting on some things overall. 15 breaking down to a 6, third eye chakra opening up, asking how sex has changed for you, what's missing. And some of you might be people pleasing others versus yourself. So pay attention to that. Tell me about shame. Maybe that's one of your shame personalities. You're a people pleaser in bed, and then that messes with your head and that messes with your shame, and you don't know how to speak up here. So shame. We have Ace of Cups in the upright, Hierophant, and 5 of Cups in the upright. Wow. So here's the deal. Like, you had this opportunity with the Taurus here to go into a divine union and contract, and now you're kind of realizing with 5 of Cups in the upright, you're questioning whether or not you need to actually be with this person. Devil card in the reverse here. You're really in your power here, coming out of some sort of like mental strain, shame, like some sort of like negativity, hostility, unhealthy thoughts and habits. 5 of Cups in the upright too. This could have been something where it's like, this is where you feel shameful because you're drinking and like cups, like, right? Cups here, water sign, and like maybe cups represented I was drinking, and maybe I was having too many drugs, and I entered into, you know, a divine union with someone, or I had sex with somebody in a one-night stand and I didn't know, and it was really great, but I feel really bad after the fact. And you're like, bitch, don't. It felt amazing. It felt good. Stop shaming yourself. And that's some work that you might need to do here. This could have been with a Taurus as well. That's one storyline. Some of you are married to someone, and you know, you could have felt like they left you out of some sort of important conversation, legality, specifically with the Hierophant, marriage. Maybe this is also something to do with finances. This could also do with pleasure here, Taurus energy, Hierophant in the upright too. Pay attention. There's something about white birds here overall, but really needing to pay attention to your partner's move and whether or not they pushed you into some sort of like divine union, marriage contract. Like, some of you, this could have been getting into a relationship too fast and you didn't speak what you actually wanted into existence, and now you're thinking about it and you're coming out of that and you're like, fuck this, I'm gonna do me. Tell me what comes out of this. Oh, oops, Sun card in the upright wants to show itself. So a lot of happiness. 7 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you felt like you were stuck in your thoughts and you're coming out of them overall. Knight of Wands, you're moving forward with a new person, new opportunity here. So you had like that Page of Cups coming out, and now it's like this is also attracted to 2 different types of energies, which is totally fine and cool. Like maybe you were like, I'm attracted to that more emotional, slow and steady, stable wins the race with this grounded, like maybe Taurus energy. And maybe you're like, no, I want to just have fun right now. I don't want to be in a relationship. I want to move on and do whatever the hell I want. I'm going to be confident in that. And that could be, you know, that fire sign travel energy coming out here too. Tell me about, intimacy, Page of Swords in the reverse, Death in the reverse, Eight of Swords in the reverse. Wow, so some of you had to cut off a Scorpio here. There was some sort of situation or an opportunity. This could have been something where this person said really nasty, rude, maybe things about you. They sexually shamed you for your kinks. And Eight of Swords in the reverse, you're like, bye, bitch, I'm not staying here. This also just seems like someone was not on your level with the different types of intimacy. They weren't open with your kinks, Capricorn, and this is just what's showing up there. Tell me about travel. What's going on for Cappies? Where y'all going to? Are you traveling anywhere? Tell me below if you are. Judgment cards. So you have a lot of choices and decisions. And like I said, kinks. Maybe you're going to a sex party. Maybe you're going to a swingers party. Maybe a polyamorous. Like maybe you're meeting up with some friends and you're playing with them. Or maybe a third party person in a situation. It's like really deciding, yep, to move into a divine partnership. 2-2 is coming out here for you. And Page of Wands. Wow. Major fire sign, water sign energy here. Very beautiful. Pay attention to beetles. Beetles typically represent good luck and good fortune here. Don't know who that's for. Red beetles specifically. And that represents the root chakra, which is your money, your stability, your family, solidness. And maybe this is something for some of you. You might be deciding whether to like judge and come together and maybe have a baby or a plan for a family and move forward is what this is showing me. So maybe some of you are pregnant. Congratulations. You're going to have a fire sign baby. Or you got pregnant during, you know, Sagittarius season, Leo season, Aries season, and or you could have those in your chart here. But very beautiful overall. With reflections, you have Four of Swords in the reverse, and then you have the Sun card coming out here. Heavy Leo energy, like I picked up on, but Four of Swords is like reflecting on what's missing in your sex life during this time is definitely important for you. King of Wands in the reverse. This came out in Sagittarius read too. Being burnt out with this shame cycle that's overbearing, and it's really coming out in toxic ways. You know, toxic ways, meaning like abuse. Like, I'm going to burn everybody else down because I don't feel good either. So make sure you are doing your healing with that. Work on your shame triggers. Feel free to reach out to me if you want to be able to do shameless coaching or anything like that too. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Some of you aren't emotionally fulfilled in a relationship because this person definitely judged and shamed your kinks and your kinky side. You could also have Scorpio in your chart. With Scorpio, you know, they rule the genitals. They are some of the most kinkiest like sex sign ever out there, because they're more open with things, and maybe you have that in a significant placement in your chart. Ten of Swords in the reverse. You're coming out of major healing. You felt stabbed in the back by this person who hasn't given you intimately what you want. You are really moving on. You're seeing clearly now. Two of Swords in the reverse. Making the choice to move forward and choose yourself, Cappies. I love that. Cappies, thank you so much for your support on my videos. I don't know if I said that yet, but that's something that I'm so grateful that y'all like the last video. So make sure you like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and tell me in the comments below. Date night. Some of you just really need to be with yourself by yourself. Solo intimacy, focusing on your own power, being pleasurable and prioritizing you. Some of you are dissociating during sex. Yep, there is, like I picked up with the anxiety before. I was like, y'all are the most anxious sign, right? So you're dissociating with sex, with anxiety and fear. You know, there's some things that you really need to be working on with your solo sexual self-care, your sexual beliefs, staying present in the body during sex and doing some of that work here overall. Some of you need to be paying attention to relationship red flags and green flags with people, and really learning about what those are overall. Okay, let's shuffle out that realistic relationships. Woo. Okay. So first card out, we had 3, enabling. So we have don't enable people's bad behaviors and stop reinforcing them. So you could be doing this in relationships. Capricorn's deflecting and projecting. Toxic patterns must be broken in order to build a new. Jesus, this is like, this is some intense shit, Capricorn. An inaccurate empathy. Wow. Emotionally immature, lacking empathy, and needing healing. So clearly, when I was cutting the deck, that was meant for you to see the red flags, triangulation. Some of you are being put in the middle of a situation here with relationships, family, friends. Jeez, Capricorn, what's going on here? Tell me about enabling. What do Capricorns need to know about this? Ace of Cups in the upright. Maybe this is a water sign that you are enabling. This is going to be a message coming in from them. Eight of Swords in the reverse. You are coming out of this. You're like, no more. I see how they do this, how they try to use their emotions to gauge me in, to bring me into this relationship, and I'm not doing it. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. It also feels like someone was cheated on, third party situation gone wrong, and you're not enabling this this person to do this anymore. It's like you are standing up for yourself and you're like, fuck this, stop it. Like you are letting go. Flip it in reverse. Maybe you were also kind of enabling an affair. Maybe you were the other person in the third party situation and you were put in the middle, right? Like maybe there was a married couple here. I don't know why that's coming up and out for y'all, but there's a married couple here and you were the third person getting in between that marriage and you were like, oh my God, I had no fucking idea. They're showing me that other movie with Cameron Diaz and the redhead and the big dog. If you know, you know. Tell me in the comments below if you know. But that one. And Cameron Diaz is like, I had no fucking idea. And so it's like, you're like, I'm not doing this anymore. You're like, fuck that. I'm over this. Why am I going to give this person all this power here? Yep, it's going to cause a major tower moment. This could also be this person like coming off, cutting you off with your head or whatever, vice versa. And this is something where that could also be a, you know, towers is Mars. So like Scorpio, Aries energy overall, trying to disrupt some shit moving forward. And Ten of Swords, you are going to be doing some healing. These other people are going to be doing some healing here. And Ace of Pentacles, this is not solid, sturdy, or stable here. So someone might be trying to grab you back in to go. Tell me about deflecting and projecting toxic patterns here. We have Cancer in the upright and then Page of Cups in the upright. This could have been happening. There's some sort of success where you're catching on to this person. What is this? Hold on. Something about black rhinos, Queen of Pentacles. It's like they can't even do it to you. So there's like some sort of water sign here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the page, but then also the Chariot, heavy Cancer energy, where it's like they want to deflect and project their issues onto you, but it's not working. Like you're like, I'm moving on from this message. I'm going to rip it up. It's not received. And I'm still like, I'm over here having sex with my boo. Like what is this? Six of Wands in the upright. It's like they're mad that they can't get to you because you're seen and sexy in the public eye. Flip this energy in reverse, Capricorns. You could be doing this to a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here, but you're really just showing it up in your fucking power. Solid, sturdy, stable. And this is something where it just feels really negative. Someone could be projecting their views of BDSM and kink onto you. Some people could be projecting what you need to do during sex. Some people could be sending you love letters or a message and projecting like their bullshit of relationship drama and problems onto you. You could have a lot of water in your chart because that is showing up here, as well as maybe some fire and earth too. And you're moving on from it. Pay attention to black rhinos and black cats too during this time, bunnies and white birds. Tell me about inaccurate empathy. High Priestess in the reverse and Page of Pentacles. Ooh, in the upright. Be careful about gaslighting your intuition here. And this could be also a child or someone acting childish. Like, it's kind of like, I was just joking. It's like high gaslighting, high shaming, high manipulation, high abuse. Knight of Wands in the upright. Four Cups, Three of Swords. You're heartbroken. There's that triangulation there. Third party situation gone wrong. You were put in the middle for some reason. Some of you know what you deserve, but you're not trusting yourself with this. It's like some of you were fed alcohol and drugs to have sex with somebody. They may have taken advantage of you, and this could have happened really, really quickly. You found out about it later by a good friend, and maybe there was something specifically seen, heard, a videotape. Someone walked in, someone was cheated on. Like, you're heartbroken over this. And someone's just trying to say, oh, it's just the alcohol, or oh, you consented when you really didn't, and you can't consent when you're on drugs and alcohol. Someone got taken advantage of, or someone will be getting taken advantage of, I'm not gonna lie. And you're really hurt by this, and you deserve to be hurt by this. And I feel like some of you are gonna be doing some work on this. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you're gonna have to invest in yourself for some really good trauma therapy. And this just feels like this is a divorce, and like this person is also not taking responsibility for their actions. 3 of Cups in the reverse, triangulation. You were put into some sort of situation between friends. This was like a best friend kind of hookup is what it's giving me, the energy of like, you have an ex, your best friend hooks up with your ex, and they're trying to like blame you and twist it. And it's very heavy, Cappies. Let's move on. Yeah, you're just gonna have to be very strong. This could also be a Leo here. Moving forward, you could have Leo in your chart. This could happen during Leo season. This is something where like you need to gain that courage to assert yourself and speak up. Temperance in the reverse. This could also happen and come out during Sagittarius season, or this could be Saggy. This could happen someplace where it traveled to, and the secret's out here. 4 of Pentacles, you feel left out. You feel guilt. You feel shame. Yeah, 7 of Swords, you're like, why did you do this to me? Why didn't you tell me? Why were you deceitful? Why is this happening here? I'm sorry, Cappies, for whoever that's for. A lot of you are needing to get all the details, communicate, comprehend, and clarify questions here. So also understand and ask people, like, too, how come? And if this is a divorce case or situation or whatever, maybe you're taking some details down about this different stuff or different things in relationships that you're kind of like tracking this person's story and then another person's story and trying to find those holes. Some of you need to stay single for a while and do all the things you want to do. Bucket list, boo. Yeah. Sorry, Cappies, about this part. I hope this does not resonate. Let me know what happens overall. Season or a holiday, the person is only here for a reason, and that's a season. Don't attach. So for some of you, this is a warning. For some of you, this could also be ex coming back in around season or holiday or cuffing season, right? And listen to the vocal tone of someone's voice and see what others are saying and telling you. What did I say? Secret cues here, Cappies. Paying attention to everything that's coming up, okay? It's a lot. All right. Final message for the Capricorn Collective, please. Life is a gift, Cappies. So didn't I say something about this? Like right now, this is not a gift, but maybe later on, this is going to be a blessing. Like, thank gosh I didn't do this or whatever with this person. But anyway, stags or deers could be important for you during this time too. Maybe you're hunting as well. But it says life is unfolding for you. So seize the day and make the most of every chance to be true to yourself and live life to the fullest. It's time to cut out all the noise. Okay, Cappies? If you want to know what deers mean spiritually, comment below. I will happily write that up for you. I just need the reminder, boo. Thank you so much for being here, Cappies, and your support on my videos and my channels. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and tell me in the comments below what you've got going on for you. Tell me that there's something good, because I know there are opportunities coming in, but make sure that you take care of you, persevere, work on that shame, win the game. All right, Cappies, thanks so much for being here. Stay tuned for more. Stay shameless.